Thank you. D'accord.
The Gibson McCook Relay is presented by Puma, National Stadium, February 25, starting at 9 a.m. Come see your favorite relay team from schools, clubs, and institutions, plus elite athletes competing over 60 meters. Admission grandstand finish line
Get the
$5,000.
mic on.
Regular grandstand $3,500. Bleachers $500. Tickets available at the Stadium Ticket Office.
Wow.
February 20. Sponsor Puma. Partners TVJ, Hits 92, Digicel, Water, and Powerade.
Mm-hmm. Wait there. Can it be louder?
Let's talk volume. TVJ reaches more than 1 million people over the age of 10 during the course of a day. TV talks to your audience.
Hello?
Let's talk TV. Call the TVJ sales department at 876-926-1100 or visit televisionjamaica.com.
Hi, this is LaShawn Merritt, Olympic champion and world champion, and you're watching TVJ SN.
As match day 2 of the Cup of Nations kicks off in Parramatta, and Jamaica happy to go back to Chantel Swaby from kickoff and get a feel for the ball. Feet of Alison Swaby, two sisters standing next to each other on the right side of that Jamaican defence. Swaby playing it into a very open midfield at the moment, but there's plenty of space to exploit for Trudy Carter, one of the 7 inclusions to the squad today. Back to Drew Spence getting a touch. Czechs probably taking the weather into account as well. It's certainly not steaming hot today, but it's mid-20s. And how big a factor will that be as well, the adjustment to the Australian conditions? It's one of the reasons these teams are so keen to come here.
Yeah, well, that hasn't been a challenge since winning the rights to host, bringing some of the biggest names in women's football out here. But as you mentioned, I think, you know, teams have really struggled with that 22, 24-hour flight over, something that our team, the Matildas, have always been used to. But it is a challenge for each of the teams. It's a 10-day FIFA window. There's 3 matches within that. That means that the teams need to be back at their club after that 10th day. So it means that there's a real lack of time for training sessions. And we're seeing that with Jamaica. A lot of their teams also play in leagues, particularly in the US, whether it's the NCAA or it's the NWSL, that are not in season right now. So they're trying to find that form and match fitness, whereas the Czech team, they're right in the swing of things with their league at home.
Of course, many of these players at Slavia Prague, who made the group stage of the UEFA Women's Champions League. Early foul here. Trudy Carter, not too threatening territory, catching Denisa Vesela. No advantage given. Vesela straight back to the feet. Free kick will be taken just inside the attacking half. Jamaica quick to retrieve the ball. Spence plays it to Simmons, who couldn't control it. Vesela. Yeah, not going at breakneck speed, but this is good play by Ruzicova to get down the right flank and win. No corner. Goal kick is the decision. Ruzicova thought she'd done enough, but central referee and assistant were both on the same page.
Yeah, they like to use the width here. And Wiltshire actually went through a significant amount of running in their last match. She started out on the left-hand side and had to move on the right, only to be up against one of Spain's biggest threats on the left. So there will be some tired legs, and I expect that there'll be a bit of rotation in the second half. But they really didn't deal with the balls in behind well. So I think that's something that Czechia are going to look to expose today.
Sydney Schneider in goal today for Jamaica. As the Czechs look to work the left side. Kirova will chase it down. Swaby comes across. Kirova's cross. Dealt with it at the edge of the 6-yard box. Not quite out of danger yet, though. And on this occasion, the judgment is lacking from Jamaica because it's out for a corner, and they were happy to usher it over the line. So a bit of a miscommunication there for Havana Salon, and it means that the first corner of the game goes Czechia's way. That voice carrying through is Sydney Schneider, the goalkeeper. So corner coming up for Czechia. Tumbling in at the near post. And not really able to make much of a play on the ball there was Aneta Dedinova. Would you say the Czechs have a slight height advantage? I'm not sure if set pieces will be a primary avenue to goal for either team today, but it might be their best option.
It was for Jamaica against Spain, and I just don't think they really utilised that advantage that they had. But yeah, I don't think Czechia get enough credit for how tall some of their players are. I was down ground level for the match against the Matildas, and you know, the centre back and particularly Stajkova, who's playing up top, they're very tall. So something that Jamaica need to be better with is they gave a lot of cheap corners away to Spain, who didn't capitalise on those. So just got to be better in some real 101 football.
Dedinova, long ball, and bending away from the run of Shlashova. Aneta Dedinova, one of the players at Sparta Prague in the Czech League, 24th cap today. And here is Vitoldova. Back to Barbara Ruzicova in goal. Jamaica not pressing with any real intent at the moment. Czechs able to enjoy some time in placid possession. Now Jamaica engage in the midfield third, but that is nicely done from Vesela, playing it through the right. And the Czechs have stolen a march. Great bit of skill cutting in. The cross was lacking, though. Alison Swaby read it best in the penalty area and cleared away. Clash of bodies in midfield, but the referee holds on to the whistle. Shlashova. Indecisive about where to go. Now Kirova loses out to Chantel Swaby. It's a good touch initially from Simmons. Jamaica will retain possession through Spence, and now played out into the open field. Trudy Carter was there, but good goalkeeping from Ruzicova to come out off her line.
That's really great play there from Jamaica. They usually have Khadija Shaw, who is out at the moment from Man City, on the end of those balls in behind.
Vesela, the cross from deep. Chantel Swaby got up, won the initial header. Second ball is there to be